Hello and welcome to the show. I'm your host, the Token Mando. And on today's show, we have some fun products. It is in a fun little bag. So we are doing today's episode early today. Just because of the factor of I am a very busy guy, and we're going to do the tandem at 8 o'clock. So if you guys are wanting to see some fun stuff, alright, we've got so far 1 viewer and 1 like. Sweet, thank you guys. That's awesome. Alright, so let's build it up a little bit, but today's is Do-Si-Do. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that strain or even have heard of that strain. It's an older strain. It's the title, the name of the video, by the way. If you guys haven't yet, definitely go give that a try. Go look at that. Go definitely check it out. We are going to get into it just in a moment. I am going to hit something first, and then we're going to go into this. I just need to empty my bone. Looks like there's no new comments quite yet. There's not a lot of people joining us yet. That is a crying shame. We're going to be hitting the last of this stuff called Face Off from yesterday. We just have the last of it ground from the J's from yesterday packed into one little tiny grinder. Load up a little snap with that, throw some keef on top of that, and then we're going to go into a fun review. I just needed to try something before I did a review. Alright, let's load up a pinch. Throw some keef in there. Let's go to this. This is gonna be epic. Fun blow. I feel exactly like being normal for the show today. I'm just gonna turn the camera so you can slightly see it, but let's heat up this little bowl and let's have some fun. We got 3 likes already. Hell yeah. Thank you, guys. Wow, guys. Remember to like, share it, subscribe. I'm loading this with a little bit more keef. It does help out. We're making an enjoyable hit, guys. And then using a torch definitely takes it all off. Ooh, I burnt myself. Took all the hairs off my knuckle. Well, hello there. I hope you're enjoying the day. Because I know I certainly am. It's been such an enjoyable day. Again, If you guys haven't yet, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as we are actively trying to get to 2,000 followers. Also, at 2,000 followers, we have another face reveal. Alright, let's get into this Dozy-Do. This is from Sacred Sun Farms. Now, Sacred Sun Farms is a premier, and I mean premier, place to go get your wax, go get your stuff. Now, this is a 2-gram Baller's jar, as they called it. And, oh, it's got the terps right on the side, so I don't even have to look at the paperwork. That's awesome. Till later. Lemonese. Citrophylla. And limonene. Okay, cool. This is what we got in it. This is awesome, guys. For those over there at Rumble. What is your live about? So we test products across all of the state of Montana and quite a few other states. What we do is we bring you guys products of the fun nature, so from our favorite plant, and we like to show them off. So, like, I'm doing an unboxing right now of this one, and ooh, beautiful packaging, guys. This is beautiful packaging. Plus, with the snap lid, oh, you can hear it pop. Oh, there's a little on the lid because we had it upside down a little bit last night. It looks like. Oh man, guys. Oh wow, I'm like so happy. Oh, let's give that a smell. Oh. You can smell that first one, the limonese, or lemonese. Oh, that smell. Oh, that smells so good. So, physical appearance, this is more of like a butter. This is more of my favorite consistency when it comes to our favorite plant and all the stuff that goes for our favorite plant. Other than that, so far, let's give it a try. Let's see how this goes. And if you guys haven't yet, please like, share, subscribe. It does help us grow. It does help us keep going. And it is the way we are. Thank you, guys. Time to grab out our... So I like to try it out on a myriad of different devices. So like the first one I like to normally try out my stuff on is a Dr. Dabber. Flavor, consistency are one of the big things for me, and Puffco's, Dr. Dabbers, stuff like that show me a consistency before I go and throw this on some glass and potentially ruin this product at a different heat temperature. So like heating temperatures are everything. When I do mean everything when it comes to this kind of stuff, to what we do for reviewing. So when we review, and I do truly mean this, when we review multiple different styles, multiple different ways to try it out. And like personally, I have a few different Puffcos. I have a few different types of devices to try this on. And when we try things out, we really do try to like give you our honest opinion. Like the last one I did, which was Face Off by MT Kush, I smoked the entire 3-pack, which was something that's unusual for me. And this is before we get into the review. And that was so much fun. I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, don't forget tonight, guys, our Nerd Talks are going to probably be around 8 o'clock tonight. So It's just gonna be me and Revan just enjoying the night, talking about our favorite plants, talking about not just that, but Star Wars. There's some huge things that just happened in Star Wars. From Kathleen Kennedy stepping down and to I can't remember, I can't pronounce his name fully, but one of the directors that was trained by George Lucas going ahead and stepping up and getting ready to take over Lucasfilms. I think that was a wise decision on Disney's behalf. Hello there. I just figured I'd say that real fast. There's a guy who just sent a hello there. Sorry, a hello comment. So, yeah, honestly, as far as like some cool stuff that is happening, there's some crazy stuff happening across everything. Star Wars is gonna start changing, hopefully for the better. With all of his work, the work that the director who was one of the directors who was trained under George, I don't think we'll have any problems. I mean, he came in and helped him with the Clone Wars, which really is where he received some of that training from what we've seen and everything. Oh, I gotta get that fixed. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try this out first on some glass and see if I like it. If I like this on glass, I'll let you guys know. If I don't like it, you guys will hear it immediately. So you'll hear like, oh, I don't really know if I'm really liking this, or stuff like that. And we're kind of a little nicer on how we say things, but we're trying to be as brutally honest as possible. So, again, on my last product, I really, really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the burn. Only thing I didn't enjoy, which is something that the samples spoke measure of, is the consistency between the rolling machines from when they first were starting to use it, or not first starting to use it, but when they were using it to now, which you can see, and that consistency, and that was some fire consistency, by the way. We got one of our favorite King Louis joints a while ago as a control for testing this out in comparison to the face-off. Alright guys, let's take some rips. And if you guys are seeing this on YouTube, go check us out on Rumble, guys. I really do think you guys are gonna enjoy this. Or even if, like, afterwards you're like, oh yeah, I just kind of wanted to see what he actually was hitting, or how he was hitting. But yeah, this is what we're actually hitting, by the way. And I'm trying to get it to the closer camera. Ooh. That's fire looking. I think that's my next purchase, is getting a camera I can plug in. You guys can see a secondary monitor, and it's pointed directly to my small little table for showing off product. So I think that's going to be my next big investment for the show. And what a fun investment it is going to be, guys, because when we get things for the show, what we do is we actually put it through rigorous like seeing if this is gonna fail, stuff like that. Like, I have a new thing coming in for the tablet, so I can actually have the tablet at a much nicer viewing point, and also I can tilt it down a little bit more for you guys so you actually can see me a little better in consistency for the show, for viewing on our Rumble. So our Rumble is where you guys see us take all the hits, all that. The great reasoning for that is because of the factor of how we are hitting things, what you guys are seeing in the show, and all of that. It's all about consistency and getting it better for you guys. Eventually, we will be having to replace these cameras and going with even better cameras, and that is why that is not working. Wow, our Rumble was not live this whole freaking time. Cheers, guys. Sorry. And for those for joining us on Rumble, hello and welcome to the show. And we're back. And guys, if you guys haven't yet, please go hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Really does help us out, does help us grow, does help us keep going. As we are actively trying to get to 2,000 followers for another face reveal, guys. I was going to put it for, like, Revan wanted to do it for 1,500. However, I think as far as face reveals go, we're going to do that at just about 2,000 subscribers. And if you want to see another face reveal, that'll be at 2,500. And yeah. Other than that, guys, you guys are going to see me just enjoying as much as I can and going as much as I can, to doing events, to going to concerts for you guys. That anything that is derived towards the show, we're gonna try. Oh, and this is not connected, so you guys have been hearing nothing for the last like half hour. That's lovely. Sorry about that, guys. Sitting there trying to be more professional, and I guess I slipped us this morning. So yeah, that happened. Now you guys are gonna hear music at least, not be bored. So, when I started the show, we actually started this in a backyard of my buddy's place. And then, the very first video was me without a helmet. And that one was very quickly taken down by YouTube. So when we first started this, with no helmets and no like rhyme or reason to getting a helmet at all for the show. So that was something that was kind of fun to look back and note back on, and I think this Dosey Do is kind of giving me that lament on that, because one of the first strains we ever reviewed, which again, that video is now gone. It has been gone for a long time. So, unfortunately, you know, life happens, guys. And we keep trying to keep going and keep growing and keep chucking off. Alright, so, but that was actually King Louie, I believe, by MT Kush. And that was the very first strain that we reviewed on the show professionally. kind of semi-professionally, I should say. And that was something that was kind of crazy when I started this show. I never thought I would, I started this for fun in the backyard of a buddy's place. So when I first started this, I started this as a passion project because I was into radio, I was into a couple other different things, and at the time I needed something to fulfill all three of those things, where I'm into videography, I'm into like reviewing products. And I first started off with reviewing, products of our favorite kind, but also glass, stuff like that. And it's just kind of crazy to think that from doing those reviews, we've actually gotten far better at doing our job. Just bringing you guys along with and all that. So for this Do-Si-Do, I forgot to mention this. This has a manufacturing date of 5/8/25. So this is manufactured last year. It takes a while to go through testing in the state of Montana. So it probably got done with testing shortly thereafter. So yeah, you guys are gonna see us tilt the camera. We're gonna try to attempt to do a hot hit with this stuff. Guys, I am truthfully very, very tired today. And kind of not feeling good a little. So that's kind of why we're not doing the review at the time we normally do our reviews at. But it's still on Sunday, so it's still right now. It's still happening. Alright, let's try this on electronic and see how this goes. Cheers, guys. Now I'm loaded. I'm hitting this dry on this Dr. Dabber because I want the full hit. That is very much not the show. If you guys want to see what we're hitting, go onto our Rumble. It's in the link in the description below of our main page on our YouTube. Man, this stuff from Madison Rivers Hash Company is freaking fantastic. That you can definitely distinctly tell that Lemonade and that Limlo as well. I'm trying to pronounce it. I know what it is. It's a very distinct, very distinct hit. If YouTube was a little less strict, as I had mentioned before, a little bit earlier in the show, but I'll mention it again for you guys, is we are reviewing a product from Madison River Hash Company. This is the product. This is what it looks like. It's called Do-Si-Do. It is a butter from Madison River's Hash Company. It's delicious so far. Got a distinct lemonade or lemon. I can't even say the name right now. and then limonese. Limonene. Sorry, I'm trying to say the word. It's been a day. But this product is a fantastic product. So far, getting both of those terps, which is surprising me. The other one, I don't get it as much. It's kind of a little mute on that one, but that might have been hitting that on a Dr. Dabber versus hitting it with glass. So, overall, I would rate this pretty highly. This isn't like live or anything like that. This is I believe, a BHO. Because I get a little bit of like a hoppy taste to it as well, and I don't know if that's in the actual profile. I'll have to look it up after I'm done with the show to tell you guys the profile on our next show. So, what is the stream about? We review products, man. We review some amazing herb, amazing different types of products that come from that all across the country. We mainly focus here in Montana. So, as you guys know, I am a Montanian. I am from here. Well, not originally from here, but I've been living here for quite a long time, and this has been one of my favorite states to review from. They have some of the finest product I've ever tried, and honestly, if you guys are up here in the valley, I definitely recommend getting some of this product. It doesn't matter if it's from these guys here at Madison River Hash Company, which is exclusively sold over there at an amazing company called Sacred Sun Farms. So, if you want to get this one, you gotta go to their Sacred Sun's location in Montana to try out what we're doing. Other products you see on the show, like last night's, which was again from MT Kush. You guys are getting kind of one extra review out of me for this week. So, yeah, I'm actually really excited, guys. So, yeah, if you guys haven't yet, give it a chance. Come on down to Montana. If you're in Montana, they have some amazing products coming across the state. Not just their beer, but their good herb is also something to get. So, yeah, the other things that I was going to mention was trying this on a Puffco versus trying this on a Dr. Dabber is going to be different. We're going to try this on the pen, and I'm not too sure how I'm going to get it in there, but we're going to get it in here. I prefer using, again, some Puffco products to test out certain products, such as stuff like this. Their cup C was kind of cool. I have one still. It does fit other cups slightly. So that was something that was kind of cool to note about it. This is gonna have to go back into the fridge after we're done. You know, that's something I want to talk about one of these days. When we get an expert onto the show for it, we're gonna talk about it. Relaxing. Kind of, yes. So, we are doing a review on a product called Do-Si-Do, which is the name of what we did for the show for today. So, if you guys haven't yet, definitely go check this out. This is going to be something that's kind of fun, unique, and honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a 2-gram baller jar, so they do fill this thing up. And it is a little on the soupier side. That's something that has gotten low remarks in the past from me. I like a good butter where it's a little bit more stable, but soupier is fine. Just means that I have to use a very special silicone tool from, oh gosh, I'm spacing that company's name. I'm super sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's get into this. Let's try this out. I'm gonna turn the camera again. You guys are gonna see some fun clouds. Oh no. This is dead. Well, that's lovely. Let's see if the other one's alive. Oh, we can take a rip off this. Definitely gotta charge up some of the Puffco products. Alright, that bad boy is all loaded. I'm gonna tilt myself right over here. Take some freaking fantastic rips off of a Proxy. Again, if YouTube was a little less strict on us, which we can't show the loading process, or we can't do a couple other different things on here. They keep flagging me for taking down my videos, and like, okay, well, why did you guys take that down? You guys didn't do anything, kind of deal, to anything of me hitting anything. So this is the reason why we have been doing this for our YouTube. It's delicious. Wow, guys. That was fantastic. When it comes to Puffco products, they really do have it nailed down when it comes to hitting things. I mean, with the Dr. Dabber Switch at least, I do like the different bowls. Titanium bowl's not my favorite in that one, but it does show me like a what a lot of people are hitting here on the show, or not on the show, hitting here in Montana, which is an old tie nail, some glass. So I try to keep it, so if you guys haven't noticed, I try to keep it around the kind of things that people are using. So like fancy rigs, all that's fine. But that's one way people are like showing off their products in kind of unusual way to a new way of like really enjoying. So I think the Proxy's a great product for that. It's kind of a budget man Puffco, sitting at $250 at most retailers. That's kind of something that's kind of nice about it. It is kind of an affordable e-rig for getting into these kind of things. I know that 3gram is said coming soon on a bigger chamber for this, so we'll see if it like registers with the actual device or if it doesn't. So that's something that's going to be kind of unusual to think about when we go to test out that next product when it comes out. If Puffco hasn't decided to release a bigger chamber for this thing yet. So we'll definitely see about that. We're going to see how unique this is going to be, and then we're going to go from there. So if you guys haven't yet, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I know I have said it quite a few times, and it's kind of annoying by now. But yeah, it really does help us keep growing and keep going. The more likes we get on these videos, the more that we can show the algorithm, hey, we're good videos, we do fun stuff, we are relaxing, and we do enjoy our favorite herb, and review that amazing product. So yeah, if you guys wanted to see the unfiltered stuff, where we're not moving cameras around, we're not changing things up, definitely go down, check us out on our amazing Rumble. Alright, sorry, I had to go in and exit out of our video. Join live chat. I'm gonna take this down, I think. Just because it has been in the way lately. So, as much as I love my whiteboard, there it goes, getting put down. Hey, at least you can see my flag fully. That's one amazing thing. Hey, these playlists are starting to match up. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna load this next one up. Here we go for our next round of hitting. We put this on, we call it super hot. It's the hottest setting you can go on the actual proxy. You know, we haven't tried it with the actual proxies and Puffcos. See if they're gonna knock us on those. And if they do, they do. We're gonna see about having ooh, this is gonna hurt. You guys have no clue how much this is gonna hurt me. So we're gonna try not tilting the camera for the Puffco stuff. Cheers, guys. I do like having the music on in the background. It's been so nice. That's the one thing about the proxy. Yeah, I feel like I'm constantly cleaning it. I just gotta scrape this bad boy later. That was fun. That was a lot of fun, guys. We'll see if that video gets flagged or taken down. And if you guys have, and yet, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I think this is all that I've got left in me for today. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys here on the next one. So peace and much love. Till the next time. I'll see you guys then.